Hello, my dear friend. I'm sorry to give you the answer later. Since there are so many patients ready to see me, I'm working in a hospital, and I want to do this video for you. It's really not easy. You will find that. Okay, let's see what's happened to you. Actually, any diseases happen in our body. This is because the balance of our body have been broken. You know, almost everybody, every person, the internal organs are formed from the 5 zang or 6 organs. So what does it mean in the 5 zang or 6 organs? Heart, liver, spleen, kidney, lungs. This is the 5 zang organs. And the 6 organs is stomach, small large intestine, bladder or gallbladder. And also some other tissues like the muscles, like the tendons, and also some other liquid like the blood, like the body fluid formed. And once these organs function, or these tissues functions, could be united with each other. So we can get the normal physiologic function. But if we some reasons broken this internal organs function, then we get a disease. So what's happened to you? Let me explain that to you. I think this is the first time for the Chinese people, Chinese doctor, to explain such a disease to you or even to the medical world. You know, this is the stomach. I draw that simply. The small intestine and the large intestine. The Western world, the Western doctors just think about the structure, and they found there's some internal organs. These internal organs, if there's some inflammation or ulcers or some structural change, then cause the diseases. But for our TCM doctors, we will explain that from the logic. We just think about the function. You can imagine, we take the food will go down to the stomach. Stomach will digest that. And the first time watering, then this food will go down to the small intestine, and then some metabolism formed, then goes down to the annulus. Then the rubbish coming out, then the nutrition will be absorbed. So this time the nutrition from the food station then turn into the blood state. Then finally, there exists a big blood vessels inside the abdomen. All of these blood vessels which existed inside the intestine muscles and even the stomach muscles, all of them connection together. So this is the channels for the blood running. Since the food passing by and down to the annulus, the nutrition, once it's in go into the blood vessels. So this nutrition immediately colored to be reddish. So we named that is blood. So this blood will go up and keep it inside the liver. Liver holding it. And once the body needed this blood, and this blood will be transferred first step to the lungs. The lungs add some oxygen in it, mixed with this blood. This blood finally will goes down to the heart. This heart will push in the blood, which get from the digestion of our intestine or stomach, will push it and circle to the top of the head and down to the bottom of the feet. And from the outside even to the skin, inside will go all of the internal organs, the heart, spleen, the kidney, the small large intestine, the gallbladder, everywhere. After all of this metabolism, the blood will go to the kidney. After the metabolism, the blood will go to the kidney. The kidney will do the same metabolism. This is a long way. And the rubbish will go out by urination. The useful things will be holding back by the kidney, and the one goes to the liver again. So here a few terms to say. The kidney is not just to push the rubbish out of the body. When the rubbish is coming out of the body, at the same time holding some useful things. These useful things we named the kidney essence. The kidney essence will go to a few places. So the number one, go to the liver. The essence go back to keep inside the liver. Then turn into the blood. The number two will go to the marrow. What does it mean, marrow? It's just something inside the bone. The marrow, every bone, like the bones of the fingers, the bones of the lumbar, even the brain inside the head. We think this is still the essence of the kidney. I think you notice that the people is getting older. The kidney holding the essence is weaker. So the bones will change the normal character and they can't walk normally like young people anymore. Another thing, when the people getting older, the marrow is empty because of the kidney deficiency. The essence can't transfer up to the brain, so the brain also weakness. And also the lumbar of the back, the lumbar, the leg, the chest, and the waist, all of these bones connection with the kidney directly. So that's why when the people getting to be older, the kidney deficiency, so the joint pain of all of the body. So goes into marrow. The number 3, that's also very important. You notice that when the people is young enough, like 20 or 30 or 40 years old, the kidney is still strong. The sexual ability is powerful. But when the age is 50, 60 or 70 or 80 or 90s, the sexual ability gradually goes weakness now. So that means the kidney for the essence, for reproduction of the human body. So the reproduction. So simply to say, so that means the kidney essence can go to the place of men's eggs and the ladies' uterus and ovaries. So let's draw the picture. Let me see that. And the uterus and ovaries. So the essence of the kidney will go to this area. If the kidney essence strong enough, the ovaries will gradually to produce the ovaries, the eggs. You will find that when the people, for a lady nearly 14 years old, they begin to get the eggs. At the same time, the uterus, the endometrial, will get the developing. Every month, when the eggs is coming to this area, if the semen go this place, so it goes to the uterus. Not only the temperature of the uterus, and also the developing of the uterus is very important. Even the blood running is also faster than a normal person. So that's why we found that when the ovaries is coming, the blood, this time the liver will push more blood out to the lungs, to the heart, and the circulation to the whole body. Of course, conclude this uterus or ovaries. And you will find that the whole body, with these few days, the temperature is rising up. And with 1 to 1.5 degree. So this 1 and 1.5 degree will make the temperature is rising up. So this time, not only the ovaries easily to be developing, and also once it goes into the tube must be open easily with this temperature, and also this temperature can also warm the uterus. In case the semen goes into, This high temperature make the semen easily goes there. And once it pregnancy mixture together, it goes back easily. So there's no break. And it can go to the uterus in time. And once it goes back to plant here, and it's like this small baby sleeping in a warm bed. So there's no risk for the baby. So what's wrong happened to you? It's the same thing, like the lady from Brazil introduced you to me. He get angry very easily. This, you know why this kind of people, the emotions hard to control. So what can cause these emotions changed? Not like a normal person. We can see that frankly. The ladies' emotions hard to control, but the gentlemen's, the blood hard to easily to be controlled. Why? Since the lady every month for the menstruation, and where this blood is coming for the menstruation is coming from, it is coming from the liver holding that. And where this blood which keeps inside the liver comes from, it comes from the spleen, from the stomach, from the intestine. We learn the cause from the food station changing into the blood station. This is the cause. We learn the spleen function. Spleen function. So once the spleen function and the stomach function is strong enough, it will produce enough blood to keep inside the liver. The liver will push the blood to the whole body. So we notice that once the people excited, stronger, angry. So what caused this excited and angry? The basic substance is blood from the liver. And what finished this course for the period? The blood of the liver. So the blood of the liver push out for the period, but it can also go to the head, to the breast, to the uterus, to the abdomen, to everywhere. Even can cause the whole body temperature is rising up. So excited and hard to control. Some ladies may be easily to control, but a lot of ladies hard to control with this period because of the blood coming out to the heart, then to the uterus for the period. So we joked. The ladies get angry. In China we joked. That should be the period is coming. So you will find that's so important for the blood, for the normal metabolism. So what's wrong happened to you for the endometriosis or a lot of other things? Actually, like a polycystic ovarian syndrome, like the cyst inside the breast, all the cysts inside the ovaries of the uterus or something wrong to the function. This is the banners, the cause from the stomach to the spleen, even to the intestine. And passing by from the liver, then to the lungs, then to the heart, then to the whole body. Of course, maybe also connection with the uterus, finally to the kidney, then holding back to the liver again. This course is broken. Maybe the faster, the fire caused that. The deficiency of course, some people, different constitution. Some people liver is strong, easily get angry, like a tiger. We joked the ladies in China to the like a tiger. So of course the one lady from United States laughed at me, said, if you said the Chinese lady like a tiger, so we can see the ladies from United States like all lion. So it's why the emotions comes from the liver, broken the balance of the whole body. So if there's no anything wrong, so this blood or even some micro ingredient inside the blood, or even that organ produced something, like the buyers from the liver, like some hormone produced in any part of the body will produce the quite normal. So this quite normal internal circumstance will cause the normal metabolism. Unfortunately, a lot of the lady, the blood will keep inside the liver for long period. Break there. They think about too much. So the blood from the stomach or from the spleen will always break inside the liver. You must understand something. Anything breaks somewhere for a long period, it will change its normal character. The direct explanation, like the fire burning, the temperature is rising up. So some people, day and day, the blood can't go out of the liver. With the normal speed, they will think about too much. They will find, you make me angry. I feel uncomfortable with this rebel position. So they break there. So this kind of lady, the blood inside the liver will turn into the fire, the high temperature, and the high temperature goes to the lungs. So we will find the lungs with the skin tightly. You will find the skin pimples, like some young ladies 15 years old or 20 years old. We will find a lot of pimples on the skin of the face. Why? This is a liver fire burning, caused that. And if it goes to the heart, the heart beating should be much faster, and cause the blood during the night kind of goes back to keep inside the liver anymore. So almost all of the organs function still activity when they were sleeping. So this time you will find that the people get the insomnia. And once this high temperature goes to keep inside the thyroid, this position, the thyroid hormone will be rising up. So the people will get the hypothyroid. And if when the period is coming, the more blood, more high temperature will go to the head. The ladies will get the headache before the period, because the blood break there. And once this high temperature very slowly speed blood break inside the limbs, the body, the people will get a body pain. And once this blood break with the uterus, high temperature change the normal character and destroy the circumstance for the metabolism of the ovaries and also the uterus. So the ovaries sometimes hard to be perfectly. So this time we will get this polycystic ovary syndromes. So like you get the problem of endometriosis or some other things. We can see one of them, like the endometriosis, because of the liver fire, caused the blood is burning and transfer to the uterus, this system. This burning blood one way destroyed the circumstance, destroyed the ovaries, the eggs. So the eggs sometimes hard to be formed. The endometrium here, this is not like the normal position like you are today living inside the vagina. The temperature is very, very perfectly for people living there. But this big fire happened to the uterus, ovaries. So your circumstance, like the circumstance, is not like the circumstance where you live inside the vagina. It's like the desert of the Sahara. So this is the Sahara desert. You will find the plant here will be destroyed by this high temperature. So the endometriosis there will be destroyed, or drier enough, or hard to grow in here and there. At least this is not normal anymore. And the property temperature can make the tuber open property. Not too high, not too so low. If so low, the tuber should be closed. But the too high, boiling there. And the temperature is also like the uterus. So you will find this also like the desert of the Sahara Desert. So the Sahara Desert, everywhere with this high temperature, this is the suns here. So this also the suns here, not the plant anymore. So we will find there exists quite a lot of different. It's quite different to the normal person anymore. So how can I treat that lady from the Brazil who introduced you to me? That year, I remember should be 2017. Her character, like that, think about too much, angry too much. And also, bleeding from the anus, bleeding from the nose, headache too much. And the stomach, painful. The intestine, painful. The uterus, painful. So her endometrium, so the skin, not only growing inside the uterus, it's also growing inside the nose, inside the forks, inside the stomach, even the intestine. Once that moment for the period, of course, the skin here should be goes down. The same time, because this is a whole circumstance like the Sahara Desert. So inside the nose, the skin quite similar like this skin inside the uterus. So bleeding there. Period. Bleeding. Long time ago in China, when the Chinese doctor noticed that when the ladies, the period is coming, the bleeding is coming, we named the upward or upside bleeding or period from the nose. They noticed that already. And once this skin goes down, so of course the skin grew inside the intestine also coming out. So the same thing, the bleeding coming out too from the anus. So this same time, since this is a high temperature boiling the skin, so almost all of these positions, the nose, the stomach, and also the intestine, the uterus, the ovaries, everywhere painful too much. So she suffered from this problem for almost 23 years. Till that moment, she met me for 3 to 4 years now, finished completely. So what I'm thinking for treating your problem, doesn't matter for me to understand that this is endometriosis or the polycystic ovary syndromes or some other ladies problem. I just need to make her make you get the normal metabolism of the whole body. I will make the stomach goes down easily, and make the spleen chi goes up inside the course from the food states change into the blood state. We learned that this course is the spleen function, and make the intestine chi goes down freely, no break. So here you will find that this is like the T-square. This is quite similar like the T-square here, right? Of our cars, the T-square bite each other. So if this T-square goes up for the digestion easily, naturally it can make the wheels goes down naturally, right? So for the metabolism. So if the spleen chi break, the teeth will bite each other. So the people will get the constipation. So the lady from Brazil also constipation too much several times, but not always all the people like that. At the same time, since this blood from the spleen will transfer to the liver, so we should smooth the liver, like the lady's liver to be happy. The blood can go in or go out freely, no break. So we learn this time is smooth the liver chi. In case this liver turn into the fire, we can add something to cool the temperature of the liver. So from the food, we should take some bitter taste of the food. It can take away the fire of the liver. At the same time, we should make the lung qi goes down. This is the lungs function. Like the lungs function goes down easily. at the same time. And also we should make the heart could be circle faster, then easy make the blood to the top of the head, and even to go to down to the bottom of the feet. Of course, can corrode this uterus. So this blood anywhere of the body no break, and the temperature is not so high. And with this one, because this is normal metabolism already, so blood is moving and cool, so it goes back like the rainy forest inside the vacuum. So the plant were growing very well. It's not the endometriosis anymore with these organs. So of course the problem will be finished. Of course, at the same time, I should also make the kidney to be strong too much for the circle. Kidney strong produce the essence there, and also holding some essence back to the liver for another circle. So that's your treatment. So forget what you take. I think what you take, they just think part of that, like to take some hormone. It not only help lengthen to that organ, it will also destroy the internal circumstance of your body. So in the future, you will get some more problem, because today the circumstance is not normal. It's very easy can cause the tumor or cyst formed inside the breast, inside this uterus or ovaries or the tuber in the future. But once this one, the circumstance is normal, in the future, you will never get this tumor or even the cancer or something else or inflammation. You can imagine this vagina. The vagina, if the blood is running freely, it's very fresh and clean. So even there exists some poisoners, but the immune system will come in, destroy that, and no break there. So nothing problem. So you can find this liver is so important. So in our medical book, in China, in TCM, we said when the people less than 20, the ladies less than 20, we should more focus onto the kidney, but we should also think about some other organs function too. Since the people still so young, so weakness, even for less than 13 years old, the people have no period. So this time we should make the kidney to be strong. The kidney will holding more and more blood transfer to the liver. So the liver granule to be full. So for the blood is rich for the period. But the kidney strong will also make the uterus developing well gradually. So this is the substance, the basement of the period for that organ, even for the eggs, for the baby feedings. That's very important. So this for the less than 20. If the ladies is the 20 to 40, because this time the ladies use more function for the period of the blood of the liver. The liver with the main job is provided the blood to the uterus and for the period every month. So if the blood is too much, is the high temperature. If the high temperature can cause the more blood of the period. But if the blood inside the liver is very, very nice, maybe just a few days, 1 or 2 days, the period is finished. But the temperature of the liver is so high, can cause the uterus abdominal pain too much, stagnation. At the same time, can find the breast pain or many pains. So the Western doctor said that the TCM has no logic, but they are stupid. Our Chinese medicine is just like the food. The food can make our internal organs developing as the logic. So our medicine also with the complete logic to supplement the function among the organs. Just like that. So today, I'm treating you like they're more than 40 years old. So this is 40 years old. The spleen function gradually reduced. So the spleen have no way to produce so much blood. So gradually the whole body is reduced. So more important is things. So after the 40 years old, we more focus on to improve the spleen function. 20 to 40 years old, the more for the liver functions. And the less than 20, we focus on to the kidneys functions. I think this is reasonable. So for your treatment, if today you, with my help, and make these banners of internal organs related to where each other, so you will be completely changed. And in the future, you will be healthy enough. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry for delay the time. I will try and send it out to you as fast as I can.